After the last episode, I don't even know where to start. I mean, we lost to an FCS school, and we're 0-2 to start the season. In the first season of the Dynasty, we can't get a win. Can't get much worse than it is right now. I mean, technically 0-3 would be worse, statistically. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, in terms of feeling, you can't get much worse than 0-2 and losing to an FCS school. But here we go. Let's take a look at the screen. Job security, very low currently, which again, you never really want to see that. So we've got a ton of work to do to turn this team into a contender. That much is painfully obvious. I don't know if it's going to happen. After last week, I'm doubting my ability at this game. So it's so bad. We have a hot seat warning, which I'm not sure exactly what that means. I mean, I can only make an assumption that it's nothing good. It says be ranked in the top 25 in the next 3 seasons. Not a chance that's going to happen. Win a road game this season. I'd just like to win a singular game this season and beat Bowling Green. So I guess Bowling Green's a big rivalry of ours, and we got to beat them. But first, we have to play undefeated Liberty, which, if you guys remember in the last episode, Coach LES GOH had some fiery words to say about Liberty. Completely overlooked FCS, West or East or whichever freaking direction it was. That could be the cause of why we lost last week. I can't imagine losing to an FCS school is going to do much for our recruits, but luckily we're only going after 1-stars anyways, so they already suck enough. Except for this 3-star that we're actually in the lead for, this left guard. So got to do some more work on him. But other than that, probably just going to keep filling out the roster with a bunch of 1-stars. So I'm actually taking NIL from David Awuzie, which is a 1-star quarterback. And we're going to be putting it all on Gastineau, who I think is a much better option for us. And we're just going to be putting all of the NIL on him. As you can imagine, did not make Awuzie very happy that I just took money that I'd offer him to put it on a different quarterback. So yeah, Awuzie's not too happy, which is to be expected. Alright, recruiting's done. We're going to hop right into the game for today's video, which is at undefeated Liberty. I don't like our odds here, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, even better. Here's another obstacle for you. It's pouring down rain in Lynchburg, Virginia. That's going to be even more fantastic. I can't wait to just get our butts whooped. I mean, I have zero faith going into this game. Respectfully, of course. I don't even know if I have faith that we're going to turn the team around ever. I just have zero faith that we're going to go out and be able to look better than we did last week, at least at the beginning. Offensively, it wasn't terrible for us. We couldn't stop an FCS school on defense, so that's just never a good sign. We're going to hand it off to TJ Horton to start the game. Now we get Bonds immediately in the backfield. TJ Horton ran it one time and said, you know what, coach? They're not really going to block for me, so why should I be out there? It's pouring rain. I'd rather be on the sideline. You know, give me one of those coats to put on. Keep me warm. Oh, Horton's back out there. Never mind. I lied. TJ Horton right up the middle for 7. We're going to go with our first pass play of the day. Mason Atkins looked sharp last week. He really did. I'm not at all upset with the way that Mason Atkins played. We're going to go to Horton out of the backfield. TJ Horton is going to pick up the first down. And don't look now, but your Ball State Cardinals are moving on the opening drive of the game. 3rd and 5. Got to put the ball in the hands of Mason Atkins once again. See what he can do here. We're going to go over to the sideline. It's going to be caught. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know everybody's names just yet on this team. Looks like this is going to be Thompson Jr. Need to look up, see what his first name is. I know who Jabari Smith is. I know Hamilton's good too. But I don't really know much about Thompson Jr. Horton's going to slip on the wet grass, but it's going to be 1st and goal Ball State. So looking a little bit similar to our opening drive against Ohio State in week 1, but as you guys know, we were not able to keep that tempo or keep the pressure on Ohio State at all. Touchdown Ball State. We get into the end zone, and TJ Horton's injured. So, I mean, we get something good and then something devastating. So, we're going to sub in Johnny Thompson Jr. He just scored the touchdown for us. He's got 89 speed, 91 acceleration. You know, may not be that bad of a backup option. So, we'll see what Johnny Thompson can do. I forgot what controls I had the kick on. So, great. Now I know. And here comes Kanye West. Excuse me. Here comes Kanye. He looks like he's going to be their star running back, number 6, I believe. Or that might be 0. Or that might be somebody completely different. Who knows? We'll see once we see his last name. But see what Liberty has here on offense. He's going to... I don't even know what the heck just happened there. So much happened. Read option. He's knocking into his own teammates. I'm so confused right now. Another option play. They're going to pitch it to number 2. Who's going to get around everybody, and he's going to break my ankles. I slipped in the grass, and I mean, just, you can't script this any worse for us. I'm so bad at playing defense in this game. I mean, you could tell. It's extremely obvious. So, touchdown Liberty, Mekhi Jackson on a little option pitch play. So Liberty scores instantly, and now we have to see what Mason Atkins can do. I feel like a bulk of the pressure in this game is going to be on him. I know it's raining, and I'd love to get the ball going on the ground. I just don't know if that's possible, especially with TJ Horton out. Horton's back out there. We're going to see if he's good enough to pick us up 2 yards on 3rd down. He is. TJ Horton, a lot more right up the middle. TJ Horton, I don't know if he has the breakaway speed. He doesn't. What a run from TJ Horton. Really good stuff from TJ Horton there. Mason Atkins on a dime. Nope, he overthrew him. We're going to go to the end zone. Jabari Smith Jr. hauls it in for a touchdown. They've been running a lot of like option pitch plays to start this game. So far, we haven't really been able to stop them at all either. They're going to go with another one. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he's going to break a tackle and then get hit from behind. It's the end of the first quarter. Ball State up 13-7. Did not expect this type of offensive performance from this team, especially in the rain. He's going to keep it. He's going to be sacked for a huge loss. Sincere Lewis. And it's going to be a run. And we're there anyways. What a stop. What a huge stop. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going on offense. Stretch this lead even more. It's going to be 3rd and very short. We are going to go with the pass. Because if we don't get it and we don't lose any yardage, I'm going for it. And we jumped. Horton jumped. Are you kidding me? There goes the entire strategy I was just explaining. And that all goes out the window. Now it's 3rd and 6. So now we have to throw and we have to pick it up. We're going to have to throw it over the middle. What a catch by Hamilton. Oh my goodness. Hamilton just mossed him. And then Horton's going to take off up the middle. And he's going to get another big run. 100 yards on the ground for TJ Horton already. 2nd and goal. We're going to go to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. And Ball State extends the lead just like I said we needed to. This game has gone perfectly for us so far. Over the middle. I don't know what our linebacker was doing. I mean, I really don't. He's trying to cut it off, I guess. Maybe get an interception. Obviously, that did not work. Didn't even really get close. They're going to go no huddle right before the 2-minute timeout. See if they actually get a play off here. They do. It's play action. Quarterback's going over the middle. Somehow, that's not broken up. And it's caught. Nowhere to go with the football. He jukes a defender out of the way and is able to get a yard, but he should have been sacked for a loss. I mean, that's ridiculous. 3rd and 5, really don't know what they're going to do here. I'm going to sit back with Scandrick for a little bit and then rush the quarterback. They're going to hand it off, and he loses 3. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal here before the half. I'm going to be very content with my 10-point lead at halftime in a game that I did not think we were going to be in at this point. So let's see if we can go upset the Flames. Another read option. He's going to pick up 3 yards. I guess his quarterback just can't throw the ball. Their entire playbook is designed for him to just run around and pitch it to the running backs, which, if it works for you, great. They're 3-0. So obviously it works. I don't know who they've played in that 3-game stretch, though. That's the thing. Over the middle. Yeah, I didn't like anything about that play call. I tried to audible back into some regular coverage, and it did not work. And it's going to be a super long touchdown for Liberty. Maybe it's time to just let Mason Atkins loose, let him do his thing, let him be a gunslinger, and see what we got in the freshman quarterback. Okay, that couldn't have been worse timing for that. So we're in a pickle. My blood pressure is rising. The stress levels of this game are starting to rise. If we get this close to our first victory and can't pull it out against this good of a team, it would be heartbreaking. It wouldn't be more heartbreaking than last week. Well, it depends on how we lose this game. If we were to lose, because last week was probably the most heartbreaking game I've played in a very long time. 0-3 does not sound very good. We're going to sack the quarterback on 4th down. They went for it. It did not work out for them. And we're going to get the ball right back. Mason Atkins just fumbled the ball away. It's picked up by a lineman. We might have actually gained a yard there. I'm not sure. But Mason Atkins having a rough start to the second half. And we're going to go underneath. And all is forgiven as the tight end breaks a tackle, spins back inside. He's going to get past the 40-yard line. Huge yards after catch there. Downfield shot to Jabari Smith Jr. It's going to be picked off. And the corner's going to break tackles. See if Pons can get him. He breaks another tackle, and then Mason Atkins ends up taking him down. Another turnover, and it sets up Liberty with great field position yet again. Just terrible, terrible second half offense. Can the rain come back? Because I honestly think that was helping us. FBI, open up! And the quarterback's just shrugging people off him, and he goes out of bounds at the 6. He actually just threw somebody off him. Fake the jet pass. Kanye's going to go up the middle for pretty much no gain. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Can't imagine they're going to go for it again if they can't get it here. The quarterback's going to run for it, and he gets to the 1. And now they're still going to kick 3. They're going to tie this game up right before the 4th quarter comes. It has been all Liberty, though. They got 2 turnovers off us, and now they have just made the field goal to tie the game. Really rough 3rd quarter from us. We got to bounce back in the 4th and find a way to get our first win of the season. It starts with keeping control of the football here. I tried to let Mason Atkins go loose. I still think that's the right idea, just to give this freshman, some valuable experience, but not if he's going to lose his games. We got to throw it away. See if he can pick up this 3rd and 5, though. No one really open. Now there's someone if we could put the ball on the money, and Jabari Smith Jr. just can't come down with it. It's going to be 4th down. This would be a huge 3 and out if we can get a stop here. He's going deep. That was our zone. And we messed up. We messed up major. Messed up big time. I thought there's no way they were going to take a deep shot. So we let him have it. And they made us pay. See if they do it again, or if they get funky with it and start with another option. They do. It's the quarterback, and he's going to be pummeled. He's going to lose those 3 yards that Kanye just got. And it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. Hand it off Kanye right up the middle. We're not there. Touchdown Liberty. And they take their 2nd lead of the game. I was going to say 1st, but they were up by a little bit in that 1st quarter, which feels like forever ago now. We find ourselves in a 3rd and 9. We just can't give the ball back to Liberty. This is a huge play. We're going to throw to Hamilton, and he drops it. Hit him right in the hands. He got hit in the back, and he could not hang on to it. Not a lot of time left. Just what a disappointing second half of this ball game. In a game we were up 20-10 in, and we just haven't looked the same. And their quarterback is prime Derrick Henry. He's throwing people off, and he scores a touchdown. Just really rough second half. I don't know what went wrong. I think we went away from the run game, and I think that was our downfall. I really don't. The turnovers did not help at all. Over the middle, it's going to be Hamilton. And he's going to pick up a 1st down. Donovan Hamilton, big play there. Try to go to the tight end in the flat. We do get it to him. And he's going to go out of bounds. We're moving right now. Let's see if we can keep it up and try to finish this drive off in the end zone. It'd be huge. We're going to go to Thompson. And he undercuts the route and intercepts the ball. And the game is going to be over. I'm losing my voice because of how much I've been talking just bad about this team. If that's any sign of how frustrated I am at this dynasty to start. We had this one in the bag, and we ended up losing 34-20. The dynasty, as he's humping the mascot, Jalen Henderson went crazy on us. 100% completion percentage because he barely threw the football. I guess we'll be back next week with another episode. This is really rough. I may get fired before the season's even over. Wouldn't that be something?